A quick turnaround for Seattle as they prepare to face another division opponent on Thursday night. Hello 12s, I'm Jen Mueller with a preview of the Hawks' Thanksgiving Day matchup against the San Francisco 49ers, the team with the best record in the NFC West.
These guys are loaded. You know, when they're cooking like they have been the last couple of weeks again, you know, they had their 3 weeks where they took a dip, but when they got back on track here in the last couple of weeks, they looked like the team that was playing earlier in the year, which means they're terrifically balanced. They have a defense that they can count on. They've been really consistent, a really good pass rush, a bunch of guys on the second level that really make problems for you.
The Hawks have seen their share of highly rated defenses this season, and right now there's none better than San Francisco in terms of points allowed, just 15.7 a game. The 14 interceptions corralled by the Niners defense are also the most in the league.
You got to start up front. You know, they got obviously one of the better D-lines in the league. A lot of first-rounders on that front seven. You know, they have a really good Mike linebacker with Fred Warner, and Drake Greenlaw is also a great player. And then you look at the secondary, you know, their corners are very aggressive. They like to attack the football.
The pressure up front starts with reigning Defensive Player of the Year Nick Bosa and the recently acquired Chase Young. Both create potential problems and create a formidable front, along with Eric Armstead and linebacker Fred Warner. They'll look to rattle Geno Smith, who was shaken up in last week's game on a hit from Aaron Donald.
Usually on those Thursday night games, when it's a short week, you really don't practice much. It's usually walk through, so this is, to me, no different.
Kenneth Walker III was also injured last week, which means that more of the run game could shift to rookie Zach Charbonnet. For San Fran, there's no question as to who's carrying the rock. Christian McCaffrey leads the league in rushing yards by a large margin and averages 82.5 yards a game. He is also the league leader in touchdowns.
He's just, you know, one of those guys who can really do it all. He's great out of the backfield, obviously. He's done it his whole career, but he's an effective route runner as well. And, you know, he does the dirty work. He gets those tough runs. He blocks, and he's just a complete running back.
While McCaffrey is in the middle of everything, he's not the only playmaker. George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, and Deebo Samuel, they all present unique challenges.
On top of all the talent they have at each position, they have a great scheme. You know, it's a lot of movement. It's a lot of different pieces. You know, each player is pretty versatile in what they can do skill-wise, and so they line up all over the place. And that's the challenge they bring. And so you have to do your job and just be able to guard all 5 eligible guys.
Well-balanced is perhaps the best way to describe the San Francisco offense. And perfect is the way to describe quarterback Brock Purdy last week, who recorded a perfect passer rating against Tampa, which contributes to what was already the best passer rating in the league and best QBR in the league.
He's done a great job of, you know, every great quarterback that there ever was, you know, puts the ball in the hands of, you know, his playmakers. And they have a lot of playmakers, and so he's doing a good job of effectively getting to them. To do that at a young age is pretty remarkable.
After a 3-game slump, Purdy has completed more than 78% of his passes in the last 2 games and thrown 6 touchdown passes. That kind of productivity and momentum only adds to the primetime showdown.
Huge opportunity. You know, again, man, we're right in the thick of the playoff race. You know, we're right in the thick of, you know, our division race, and we got a big chance in front of us. But it's also, you know, a big opponent, tough opponent, man. They're a really good team, and we look forward to going up against these guys.
You might remember the Niners won all 3 games against Seattle last year. That included a playoff game as well. But San Francisco has won 9 straight regular season games against NFC West opponents going back to the 2021 season. Join us after your turkey dinner on Thursday. Kickoff is 5:20 at Lumen Field. You can watch that game on King 5 or listen on the Seahawks Radio Network.